Good evening, everyone. If you don't know, you should know. My name is Rameez and I am a filmmaker and a film critic. And this weekend, Warcraft, The Conjuring Part 2, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2 came out. I only watched one of them. I will not see Warcraft and TMNT 2 because they look like crap. But I did also see Midnight Special, and this is a review of Midnight Special.
I'll always worry about you, Alan. I like worrying about you. That's the deal.
It's okay. I know why I'm here.
Midnight Special is a film directed by Jeff Nichols, one of the best up-and-coming filmmakers of today. Take Shelter of 2011 was the best film of 2011, and Mud of 2013 was an excellent film as well. He loves working with Michael Shannon. He adds Joel Edgerton, Sam Shepard, Kirsten Dunst, Adam Driver, and a young kid named Jaeden Lieberher, I believe his name is. The story revolves around that said kid, Jaeden Lieberher. He plays Michael Shannon's son named Alton. Michael Shannon himself is a member of a cult who has escaped, and his son is sort of an anomaly, an alien, if you will. This is a far superior performance when I'm judging the kid's acting from The Jungle Book, which was supposedly a really good kid's performance according to a lot of people. And this performance is up there with that same little kid from Room. It's a story about man's arrogance and man's compassion as well, how we attack stuff we don't understand. It also targets topics such as segregation and cults as well. But like Take Shelter, the film never abandons its main characters to make a statement. It tells us that what our characters are doing is the right thing. The best thing about Jeff Nichols' past films to me is how awesome and realistic and likable the kid characters are. The performances by the younger people are awesome all the time. Jaeden Lieberher and Adam Driver are absolutely fantastic. They're timid enough and weird enough to make their performances very likable. I must say though that in Jaden's case, the casting and the script really helped him out because he's playing an alien of sorts, and if you watch any kid performances, they come off as alien as well. And what do I mean by alien? By alien I mean that they do not fit in with the story, with the actors, with the other actors I mean. And since he's playing an alien, obviously doesn't fit in, and it works out beautifully for the little kid Jaeden. The heavies such as Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, Sam Shepard, Kirsten Dunst, those guys have the acting thing down pretty well. And unless they're an utter schlock, they can always be counted upon to give a good performance. The script is also fantastic when we're talking about pacing. A great tip when writing a script is to start off late and end it early. Now what does that do? Not only does it put you right into the action of the story, but it also gives the audience an opportunity to be an active viewer. It makes the audience piece things together in the beginning, and it makes you feel smart for piecing the first few elements. It's planned ambiguity. The ending does the same thing. They give you just enough images to make you see the right images in your head. And it's a very good script because of its simplicity. The editing is fantastic too. It lets audiences manufacture their own images. Again, planned ambiguity is the best way I can describe it. The editor knows exactly what to tell the audience and exactly what not to show the audience so they can piece it together up here. And the script of Midnight Special is really cool as well because of how grounded it is. The alien doesn't do crazy stuff in this film. There's a really cute and charming scene involving Jaeden sitting in the back of a car and he's intercepting radio waves, and Joel Edgerton matches the radio waves up to what he's saying on the car radio. It's really cool. The film has a sense of wonder, and this isn't necessarily a feel-good film. It is more of a thriller, a sci-fi thriller. And it's a really good sci-fi film because of how it takes outer worldly elements and grounds them in our reality. There is one thing I don't necessarily know how to talk about because I'm not a music expert, but the music is fantastic, and all I can say about the music is how I felt about it. I felt really good. The main theme has tension, wonder, and dread packed into one 90-second composition. And then there's another great composition involving a chase scene. It's so subtle though. If you've enjoyed Jeff Nichols' previous films such as Take Shelter and Mud, you're definitely going to enjoy this film. It has elements from both of those films in this one. It's a story about rural America. It has great chemistry between two of our lead characters. It has great performances from all of our actors, and a high-risk but subdued element of tension and absurdity as well. It takes outer-worldly elements and makes it relatable for the characters of the film and the audience watching. 5 out of 5 for Midnight Special. This is one of my favorite films of 2016. Michael Shannon is one of my favorite actors working in Hollywood today. And when you put one of the best working actors in Hollywood with one of the best working directors in Hollywood, they create magic. This is a film you should definitely watch. As a matter of fact, don't go to the movie theaters at all. Just stay home, watch Take Shelter, Mud, and then go to the movie theaters and watch Midnight Special. Anyway, people, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that free subscribe button. And feel free to follow me on Twitter and Snapchat. Same username, Rameez Film Geek. And we'll have some fun over there as well. As usual, people, I will see you next time. Until then, remember to love yourselves.